Okay, let's talk about common pitfalls of the application process. The first kind of pitfalls fall into the category of time and organization-based pitfalls. They are failing to stay organized and missing important deadlines, potentially jeopardizing your chances of consideration. 2, not managing your time proactively, leading to inefficient use of your available resources and limited progress on your application. 3, overcommitting to activities and obligations, leaving you insufficient time and energy to dedicate to the application process. 4, falling into the trap of procrastination, which can result in rushed and subpar application materials. 5, not thoroughly researching and preparing your application materials, which can undermine the quality and impact of your application. So those are the time and organization-based pitfalls. Next are what I call advice-based pitfalls. The first is getting advice from unreliable sources that may provide inaccurate or misleading information, leading to misguided decisions. Number 2 of the advice-based pitfalls, seeking advice from too many sources, causing confusion and conflicting recommendations that can make it difficult for you to make informed choices. 3, failing to follow through on the recommendations and action steps provided by mentors, advisors, or consultants. So that's us here at The Art of Applying, missing out on valuable opportunities to strengthen your application. All right, the next category of pitfalls I would call mindset pitfalls. The first is neglecting self-reflection and failing to articulate your unique qualities and motivations, making it challenging for admissions committees to understand your potential as a candidate. Number 2 of the mindset pitfalls is being resistant to adaptability and not learning from previous setbacks, missing out on valuable opportunities for growth and improvement. And then number 3 of the mindset pitfalls is adopting a negative attitude that can hinder your confidence and interactions with admissions committees. Okay, so now I'm going to walk you through the solution to each of these pitfalls and how we're here to help. So the pitfall of failing to stay organized and missing deadlines. So the solution of that, it sounds kind of is like, stay organized, but we're going to help you. So the solution is to stay organized and create a system to manage your application requirements, deadlines, and submission dates. I want you to use tools like calendars, planners, and task management apps to keep track of important dates and tasks. So here in the Academy, we're going to teach you how to create a simple system that works for your brain and aligns with your preferred learning and project management style. And we understand that getting into a top grad school with as much funding as possible is a complex and high stakes endeavor. So that's why we're here to support you every step of the way. We'll show you how to effectively use a calendar, a planner of your choice, even if you have 10 million planners and you've never used them before, and a task management app of your preference to stay organized, accountable, make consistent progress, and ensure you don't miss any crucial deadlines. And so for our application accelerator clients, we actually provide for them the task management app that we recommend, the to-dos we recommend they do, the calendar. It's a whole integrated system. But if you are applying on your own with the assistance of the Academy, then we're going to teach you, even with whatever tools you're using, how to use them well. All right, the next pitfall is not managing your time proactively, leading to, insufficient use of the time you do have. The solution to that is to proactively manage your time by creating a realistic schedule and timeline that allows for dedicated periods of focused work on your application. You should break down tasks into smaller, manageable steps so that you can make progress consistently and see yourself making that progress. And so here in the Academy, we understand the importance of effective time management, and we understand that it is not easy. We are going to guide you on how to create a tailored schedule that works best for you, optimizing your available time and maximizing your productivity. And we're going to help you break down the task. We're going to tell you the exact task and help you see how they are broken down into manageable steps so that you can make consistent progress towards your goals and check off each and every task in the roadmap. The next pitfall is overcommitting to activities and obligations, which takes away the precious time you do have for your application. The solution to that is prioritizing your commitments and activities, ensuring that you allocate enough time and energy specifically for your application process. You're going to have to really learn to say no to additional obligations or even opportunities that might stand in the way of you making progress in your application. And so we recognize the challenges of balancing multiple responsibilities during the application process. You've got your personal life, you may have a family, a partner, you've got your social life, you've got your job, you've got your maybe your family of origin, responsibilities there. You've got hobbies, health, your spiritual life. You have all kinds of things that are taking up slots on your calendar because they're important to you, and they should be. We are going to really help you prioritize your commitments and see what, if anything, you can let go of or move around. And our guidance will empower you to make informed decisions so that you can allocate enough time and energy for your application while maintaining a healthy work-life balance. The next pitfall is falling into the trap of procrastination. So I understand that procrastination is a very human behavior, and for some of us, it is a more practiced behavior than for others, and myself included. And so the solution to that is we're going to avoid procrastination by implementing strategies such as setting deadlines, breaking tasks into smaller milestones, establishing accountability measures, and using tools and strategies lifted from the ADHD coaching world, such as body doubling, we'll teach you what that is, and co-working and things like that, in order to energize yourself to get things done. So just understand that with our guidance, you're going to learn effective techniques to overcome that pesky procrastination. We'll help you establish a proactive approach to the application process so that you have enough time to create those high quality materials that will help you get into your dream school with as much money as possible. Our support and accountability structures, they're going to help keep you motivated and focused and help you avoid the pitfalls of last minute rushes and mediocre application submissions. All right. The next pitfall is getting advice from unreliable sources and then making bad decisions based on that misguided advice. And so the solution to that is to seek advice from reliable and credible sources and experts. So the Art of Applying is one such place. Other places might be professors, advisors, other admissions consulting professionals, experienced mentors, people who know you, who like you, who you trust, and who also have achieved what you wanted to achieve in this area. So you also want to make sure that you apply a filter to whatever advice you're receiving and say, hey, has this person actually achieved what I want to achieve? Or are they just talking off the top of their head? Okay, so here in the Academy, we emphasize the importance of seeking advice from trustworthy sources. We can serve as sort of that headquarters for you of trustworthy advice. You can also run advice past us to say, hey, I was told this. Is this true? Or what do you think about it? And get our opinion on it as well, to just make sure you're receiving reliable, relevant, updated advice on the application process. It's very easy to get well-intentioned but misguided advice from like forums, from Reddit, from well-meaning professors who are possibly out of touch with the current situation. So you want to always filter the advice that you're being given. All right, the next pitfall is seeking advice from too many sources, causing a lot of confusion. You're not sure who to listen to. And so the solution there is to really strike a balance in seeking guidance from carefully selected few trusted individuals whose expertise aligns with your goals. Okay, so you can almost form like a small advisory team, of which the Art of Applying can be the sort of the main part of that. And then there might be some other people you want to add to it. That can really lead to confusion if you have too many different sources you're taking advice from. Here at the Art of Applying Academy, if you want, you can almost use us as your main source. We are a whole team here, and a whole group of experts with different experiences, but then the common foundation of the Art of Applying method and strategies. All right, so the next pitfall is failing to follow through on the recommendations and action steps that we provide to you. And so the solution to that is to actively follow through. It's easy to just say that, right? We're going to help you. Actively follow through on the recommendations and action steps provided by us, and to to set aside that time that we talked about earlier to actually be able to follow through. Also, sometimes you just forget what people tell you. So that brings in that project management system that we mentioned earlier, that planner, writing things down so that you're not reliant on your brain to remember what we told you to do. You don't have to do that. You can get it all out of your brain and into the project management system that gives you reminders, checks in on you, so that it's not all just having to come from within you. And so for our application accelerator clients, we give them the tools and show them how to use it. For those of you in the academy, you're going to choose your own tools and we'll show you how to use those tools. All right, the next pitfall is neglecting self-reflection and failing to articulate your unique qualities and motivations. The solution to that is to engage in continuous self-reflection to gain a deep understanding of your experience, strengths, and areas for growth, and then to articulate those unique qualities and motivations in a genuine and compelling way, demonstrating your self-awareness and passion. And here in the academy, we recognize the significance and the difficulty of self-reflection in the application process. And so our program is going to guide you through exercises and techniques to help you uncover your unique qualities, motivations, and experiences. We're going to provide you with support in articulating your story in a way that captivates admissions committees. And with our expertise, you're going to gain the confidence to showcase your potential and present a compelling narrative that sets you apart from other applicants. The next pitfall is not thoroughly researching and preparing your application materials, submitting a subpar application. The solution to that is to conduct thorough research, which we're going to help you shortcut that process so that you can gather relevant information about the program, the faculty, curriculum, the research centers, everything available to you at the school and why it's a good match for you. And then you're going to tailor your application materials to showcase a comprehensive understanding of how that particular school aligns with your goals and aspirations. Here at The Art of Applying, we're going to equip you with the necessary research tools and strategies to thoroughly understand your target programs and to gather notes about them in a manageable, simple way. And our team is here also to help you with your application materials. So if you're an application accelerator client, you have your dedicated consultant who can edit your materials, read your materials, live edit them during calls. And then for the Art of Applying Academy, you can purchase editing, purchase one-on-one calls, or watch the recordings of our writing center calls and see how we help our clients go from a blank document to a first draft, from a first draft to a second, third, fourth draft, from those middle drafts to a really polished final draft, and apply those lessons to your own work. All right. Our last pitfall is being resistant to adaptability and not learning from previous setbacks. So really just basically refusing to grow. The solution to that is to really embrace adaptability and really understand that this is not a yes or no situation. This isn't a you're successful or you're not. This is how successful can I be if I am willing to grow and change. So it's not black and white. It's really just how great can my results be if I apply myself to this process and do my very best. And here at The Art of Applying, we understand that setbacks are a natural part of the application process. And we're going to help you really foster and cultivate a growth mindset, adaptability. We're going to help you develop strategies to effectively navigate the challenges that you are very likely to encounter. And our team is here to help you. Our lessons, courses, everything we're putting together for you. We're going to be helping you analyze your past experiences, identifying areas for improvement, personal improvement, professional improvement, academic improvement, and then how to either make those necessary adjustments now or talk about how going to your dream grad school is going to help you grow in those areas. So you will have the tools and the support you need to approach all your subsequent challenges and tasks with renewed focus and determination. All right, so we went over some pitfalls today. Just to quickly say them again, they are not staying organized and missing deadlines, not managing your time proactively, overcommitting and eating up your own time, procrastinating, not thoroughly researching and submitting a strong application, getting advice from unreliable sources and taking advice from too many sources, not following through on the advice you get from us. Also, not taking the time to self-reflect and articulate that deep understanding of yourself. being resistant to adaptability and not learning from setbacks. And then lastly, having a negative attitude can hinder your confidence and interactions with admissions committees. I'm not here to say you always have to think positive thoughts. Everything has to be positive all the time. Not like that. But we are here to help you really analyze your thoughts and make sure those thoughts are giving you the emotions that you want to be given and that you want to be having, and then taking the actions as a result of those thoughts and emotions and making sure that they're all aligned, that your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions are aligned with the results that you want. Okay, so those were the pitfalls that applicants commonly fall into and the solutions for not falling into them, as well as how we can help. Thanks for joining me.